Welcome to another episode. Yes. Bingo is Life, the Harrisonburg podcast. Wow. Hey, soon to be maybe different name later, but for now, we're still going with it.
Yeah.
Post Bingo, Harrisonburg podcast. Thanks for joining us. We are here live after the Bingo show at Ruby's Arcade. And wow, we just had a very exciting game. Packed house.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. And we had some winners. We had some losers too. Ooh. It's always tough to watch people lose.
But we had a lot of people from Massanutten who are from out of town, who are in our little town, just checking it out, you know,
Right.
and they were happy. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, I love it. We get quite a bit of vacationers here coming from Massanutten. They wander down to Harrisonburg, and they end up here. And almost always I hear that they have a great time.
Yeah, very cool.
Our tonight's guest even ended up bringing her family tonight.
Ooh,
so it was
lovely.
nice to see a whole group there around her. I was like, oh, there
Sweet.
she is, in the middle of fun. That's
Well,
beautiful.
Well, hey, you know what? Let's just jump right into it.
Yeah,
Do
Speaking
you
of
want
the
to
guests.
introduce who you guys are real quick?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Who are
That's
we?
right.
We are Mike and Chris out of Shell. Thank you.
There you are. I'm Mum Shackles sometimes, and other times other things.
That's right. That's right.
Tonight
Brittany Mumshackles Mondol.
blah, 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 blah. So tonight we have a lovely guest. She is intrepid. And she contains multitudes.
Ooh.
She is running a business, a venture, and we're going to talk to her a little bit about that tonight. We're going to talk about an event that she has coming up related to that, which sounds very interesting. We may even touch on some family history, but I'm not going to push too hard for that because her identity is cool enough. So tonight's guest is Joyce Franklin from Just One Woman Circle.
Hey! Welcome aboard, Joyce.
Yes.
Yes, thanks for having me.
No, thank you for joining us. It's very cool that you're here. I've heard some wonderful things. We were talking beforehand, before I hit record, and all of us have some sort of connection together here of people we know, and that's awesome. We find that a lot in Harrisonburg, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so much.
So, Joyce, you've lived in Harrisonburg all your life?
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Indeed. I love it. I love the small community, what it stands for. Everybody knows everybody, and it's just a great place to be. I love when you can just, on my way to work, I just look around, look at the mountains, and it just gives me so much peace and joy to be here. I love the small town.
I've also fell in love. I moved away for a teeny time.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the time, I've lived here, and this town is it's so embracing. It really has been wonderful to me.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah, it's a good place to be and to leave and to come back and to make waves and help people, which is something that Joyce has been doing with Just One Woman Circle.
After I went to Harrisonburg High School, I left and played basketball at Radford University, stayed there for a while, and then I was in Lynchburg, Virginia for a little bit, and then job opportunity came back in Harrisonburg, and I said, I can't just be here and not get involved in the community. So I just started the Just One Women Circle, and it's been a joy. It's been such a pleasure to be able to come back and give back into the community. It's about 4 or 5 years ago, I just was downstairs with my dad, and I said, I need to do more. We were watching, at the time, President Biden's inauguration, and Michelle Obama and Kamala Harris were kind of communicating, but they couldn't because of COVID. And I looked over at my dad, and I was like, that's it. Like one woman supporting another woman without saying a word. And that's really what I wanted to do and be able to give back to the community. I didn't want a whole lot of, I wanted to be small in the beginning, but I found out that this journey, it's like what we need. What women need. They want to come together. They want to be able to support each other. They want to grow. So we support women in their own businesses, but we also give back. And we do major events, and we create scholarships for young women. We've been able to give 7 scholarships so far.
Is that right?
We partner with Harrisonburg Community Foundation, and they've been very, very gracious to help us along the way to house all the funds. So when the scholarship is ready to be presented, they do pretty much all the work for me.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Community Foundation is a really helpful organization we have in our town, and I think it's a national thing. I should look up. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, the Community Foundation has been a super big help for lots of nonprofits and organizations around our town. So thank you to that group.
Yeah. And you know, in this journey, it was we had one major event, and I had no idea, of course, what I was doing at the time. I just knew I wanted to do something. Over 100 women showed up, and we were like,
Wow.
so happy and surprised. It was calling for rain that day, and I just kept saying, please don't rain. And then the event was over at 6:00, and then what happened at 6:05? It just poured.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then after that, people started come knocking on my mom's front door asking, when's the next event? When's the next one? I was like, there's not going to be another one, because just wanted to do one and see how it would happen with that one. And it was great. Going to give the money out to the scholarship fund, and then we were going to just kind of be on our way.
Right.
But wow, how crazy it's been just to, continue the path forward to.
And how long ago was that first event?
That was 5 years ago.
So 5
Yeah.
years.
5 years ago.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about the purpose of the event and what the event was about?
Yeah. We really wanted to bring women and their businesses. So we wanted to really support women locally in their businesses. So we found a couple women that had, really just starting out and trying to get the exposure. So everyone had a table we set up, and then we had a speaker from Lynchburg. So one of my girlfriends is a motivational speaker.
Ooh, yeah.
So she was like, I can speak. So we had her come in from Lynchburg. We had a DJ there, and it was just like a big festival. So I had a cousin who is a chef, so she had her food there, and it was just a great time. So
It sounds like full of
Yeah.
interesting people.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you
Awesome.
want to be there?
Yeah.
Now, I will. I'll throw out there. I will put links in the show notes to anybody you want me to link to. So, the speaker or the chef, any links you
Okay.
want to give me,
Yeah.
I'll put them on
Yeah.
on the notes.
perfect.
So when you're looking for scholarship candidates for to give scholarships for, what are you looking for, or what kind of process does that entail?
Well, we started out with partnering with Harrisonburg High School. We went to the guidance counselors, and we met with the students the criteria, who really was, what we were looking for. So they applied, and then we have a committee of women that we come together, and we decide who actually gets the scholarship. So we look for like community service. We look for, of course, your GPA, and what are you involved in the school system. So we really wanted to take a look at overall, and you have to write an essay, and the essay has to, move us as well. So after that, we decide who gets the scholarship, and then we normally go out to Harrisonburg High School, and we go to their banquet, their senior banquet, and we
Okay.
announce the scholarship at the banquet.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so much. So me and Mike, we both work in Augusta County Public Schools, but my kids go to Harrisonburg High School.
This year, we were able to give to Rocktown as well. So our mission and our goal too is to spread out through the valley and not just be Harrisonburg City,
Right.
because we really getting support from all over. So our direction now is Harrisonburg High School, Rocktown, and then we're going to strategically move into the other Spotswood.
Yeah.
TA, things in the county.
In the county, right?
We have some interest in Waynesboro and Stanton.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we'll just consider the entire.
Consider Augusta County as well.
Yeah, so it's really it's moving. We also have people that are logging into our website from all over. It's pretty amazing. We had somebody from Russia on there the other day, and Dubai and Sweden. So it's kind of getting a little national
Yeah.
Right.
exposure, bigger than what I had even planned or imagined. But
That's the crazy thing about
joy of
the
it.
World Wide Web. I mean, it really is all over the world.
Yeah.
Me and Mike both play music, and I get a monthly little note. It tells me who's listening, and it's like people in Australia, and you're like, Australia?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone in Australia.
Well,
but you know,
what are they gonna do? They need music. They gotta listen to something.
yeah, they gotta listen. But yeah, it is funny though when you put yourself out there, but speaking of being out there, what is your website? What is the website?
it's just onewomencircle.com.
Just one women's circle.
And I'll put the link on the show notes.
Awesome, and that's going to have all the information about your scholarship and what you guys do and your next event.
Yeah, so you can go in and apply for the scholarship, but you also can see all the great things that we're doing, all the events that we're having. So we try to have like one major event, and then we have little workshops as well. So August the 10th, we will be partnering with Cross Keys Vineyard. We're going to have relationship remix. So whether you're single, married, you just want to know how the other half thinks and how they feel, we can come in and you can be able to ask any questions you want. You can write them down. It can be anonymous.
Yeah.
And we're just going to kind of draw from the card, and then everybody's going to have a conversation. You'll come in and you'll have brunch. You'll have to pay for your own meal because Cross Keys will give us a kickback to the scholarship fund that way.
Nice.
Cool.
So it's our first time partnering with them. So it's what we like to do is we want to start partnering with local businesses. We've done the Madison Hotel for the last 3 years. We had a 70s theme party. We had a masquerade ball there. So we really have a great relationship with them.
And I think you have some pictures on the website.
They
of-
look like
of-
look like a really fun party.
Yeah, I saw the masquerade. It's like, okay, I got to ask about that. That's good.
We also have a great relationship with White Horse Car Wash.
Oh.
They are going to sponsor a car wash for the whole weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This week, from 10 to 4, you can come get your car wash. If you get the ceramic coating, they'll give us half back off of that. Saturday, we're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have ice cream. We'll have some Just One merchandise out there so people can come in and purchase the T-shirts and mugs and cups that we sell. And also, my brother is graciously going to attend. We have some autographed basketballs that people can raffle. We're going to raffle off. So our goal is $2,000. So we'll see.
So it's relevant now.
Yes.
But, I'm gonna bring in the elephant in the room. But your brother is Ralph Sampson, who
Right.
is famous.
Correct.
So that's really cool that you're getting to bring him in for Saturday.
Yeah, well, he didn't have a choice.
Gotta do the car wash.
And I partner with, because, I get my car washed there all the time. So we kind of had this conversation, Dusty, and I said I'll get my brother to come. And I told my mother about it. So she was like, you have no choice. You're coming.
You must support.
Yeah.
So this
Perfect.
Saturday, go to White Horse Car Wash, get a car wash, ceramic coat, so that you all get some money.
Oh man,
Get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Say howdy to Ralph Sampson, who is one of Harrisonburg's people that went away and did something. People know about it, and they name parks after him. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
We also, on September the 20th, we're going to have Christy Garcia, who is a fashion stylist, come in. So we're partnering with Salon 11, who my sister owns that. We are going to have women come in, and you can bring one piece of clothing that you in your closet that you bought, and you said, "Why did I get that? I don't understand what I was doing." And she's going to help you bring the old to new. So she's coming, and she's actually out of D.C. So I'm really excited about that.
Cool.
Kind of like a little makeover, sort of. That sounds really fun. Yeah, and Salon 11 is downtown. It's right by the old Food Bar Food.
Right.
Is that
correct.
right?
Yeah.
Right there on the corner of Bruce and Liberty.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, I got it right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Very good.
So so you played basketball too,
Yes.
and so you were like So your whole family was basketball players? I don't know. I don't know the history, so I'm sorry if everyone else that's
Our
listening
listeners
knows.
probably don't know the history yet.
Okay, yeah. Well, I only know your brother a little bit, by obviously because he was in the NBA. But you played basketball for Radford, so you had a basketball family.
It's more my mom that played. My dad said he played, but my mom says she doesn't remember that he played. So she actually was, teaching us. She taught my brother the hook shot and all those great things. So when she played, they couldn't go past half court. It was defense, offense on both sides. Yeah. So she was the one that you can actually, and she's actually in the Harrisburg Hall of Fame. But she's really good because I've seen newspaper articles.
Yeah.
So she has the facts to back it up, right?
Nice.
And then my brother, of course, we knew what his path was going to be. And then my sister started along playing basketball, and I wanted to be the cheerleader. I was on the sidelines like, I'm going to cheer for y'all. I'm not playing basketball. They're like, nope, you cannot. Having it.
I love it.
They forced me to play basketball and just happened to be pretty decent. Got a scholarship at Radford, majored in political science. One thing about us and our family, education came first. Even though we loved the game, we wanted to focus on getting my degree. And I wanted to make sure I say that because I want students to always know that that's important. Whatever you choose to do, just follow your goals and dreams and make sure you get that degree. And Radford. And then after I left Radford, I went to Lynchburg, and then I worked in retail for a while, and then I came back here for currently, operations manager.
Yeah. So my daughter, who is in 8th grade this year, so Thomas Harrison Middle School, and she was playing basketball. And so I got to go to these middle school basketball. And what a
exciting time.
Oh, no, it is. Yeah. It is. Well, it's exciting when they score. Yeah, I mean, I know that sounds silly because at this age, it's like there's a lot of not scoring. But then when they score, the girls get so excited. The whole place explodes. Sure. And I mean, as a father, I know I'm it's different, but man, I just think anybody who you want to see something fun, go check out these basketball games. It's super fun. It's a super fun experience.
I try to tell my 10-year-old niece, you want to be like Auntie Joyce and play basketball? She was like, no, I really don't. My favorite of all is Dawn Staley, who is the coach for South Carolina. So I follow her a lot. I read all of her books. So she just released her new book. So I'm reading that now currently, is understanding the motivation behind what she does and how successful she is. And the difference that she makes is community driven. So she really stops and talks to everybody, and everybody knows her. But I kind of model Just One after what she does, because what makes me different, what makes Just One different from any other women's organization out there. We may have the same goals and the same dreams, but my goal is to make sure I'm out there in the community showing everybody what I'm doing and keeping in touch with the girls.
Right.
When they go off to college, we still want to make sure they're okay.
Right.
No, that's
very cool.
Creating support systems is really important.
Yeah,
sure.
and
especially when you're going to college,
especially when you're going to college. But also, it's just a wonderful. So I didn't know you were doing this. Not that but I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to be listening to this that didn't know that this existed. Which is awesome, because Harrisonburg it's a small town, but a lot of things happen, and
you can get lost in it.
Yeah, you don't
really
know.
It's easy.
And I appreciate that you are putting forth all this effort.
A lot of people say it's never nothing to do, never nowhere to go, but I don't find that.
I'm convinced that the people who feel that way just are not looking.
Yeah.
Because, there's so many groups, organizations, things to do, people to know, places to get involved and connect with. Yeah. It really is just a matter of, just reaching out, because it's there. This community is really vibrant.
I know. Tanya and Val, who help with Just One, and Lynette, they're always saying, you're finding something else to sign us up for.
Once you open yourself up as a resource, yeah.
It's really fun. We participated in, Mayor Reed has her Juneteenth event every year. We participate in that. We also participated in they shut down the Mason Street last couple of weeks ago. I think it was.
Yeah.
It was hot outside, but we went out there and we participated in that. And just people didn't know about Just One, so it was good to be down there to let people know that we're out here. We got contacts with the co-op, so we're getting ready to apply for. You can go in there and they can donate, round up your money for that. So we're getting ready to go, and hopefully we get selected for that. So it's a lot of things that we're doing that I had no idea we would be doing. But I'm so excited.
That's what you get for reading all those motivational books,
Right,
you see.
right.
Yeah.
And you get inspired, and then all of a sudden,
Your friend's the speaker,
Yeah,
and all
that's
of a
right.
sudden she's like, okay, yeah, let's do this thing. As somebody one of the things that I have done recently is I try to put on community events in the way of shows. I try to bring different artists together that might not normally play together. And
musicians you're talking about.
musicians,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
musicians. And we put on a big show. And I've done this a handful of times at different venues. But it is when you put yourself out there to be like, okay, I want to try to do something, it is scary a little bit because you really hope people come.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm the one that gets nervous all the time, and everyone else calms me down and say it's going to be all right. It is what it is. Like if people show up, they show up.
Right.
My sister's more the person's like, if they don't come, they just don't come, and it's fine. Like we'll get whoever wants to come out to events, and it's going to be okay. I do all the worrying, and I'm the one that stays
Me too.
up at night. So when I first started Just One, it was not sleeping. I'd get off at work, and I'm usually at work, and I don't get off until 10:30. I'm home at 11, and then I'm doing Just One work.
Right.
Before when I get up, I have that part in the morning, and then I have the evening, and I'm doing the work, and I just could not sleep. Every night it was. I'm going to have Just One beauty, Just One home, Just One candles.
Right.
So everything that makes a woman feel good about themselves, we're going to tap into that. We partnered, again, like I said, with local businesses, and they give us gifts, and then we give those to the Just One membership. So we launched a membership program. It's $20 or $30. We have a corporate membership level of $75. And that money goes towards creating workshops and also back into the scholarships.
Right.
But one of the perks that they get is if a woman has their own business, she will then give us merchandise at maybe a cheaper rate. And then we give that to the members. So every month they get a gift.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. Yeah.
So and in that way, everyone is supporting everyone else.
Yeah. And you're also the members are learning who else is involved, and that's a good way to communicate. That's really beautiful.
Yeah. It's the olive oil store down in McGaggisville.
Okay.
Right there by Thunderbird, and she's been really supportive. So she's given us. So we have a gift for everybody. The next couple of weeks coming for her olive oil. So
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's awesome.
So small business owners should reach out to you and get to know you. Hear that, small business owner?
Yeah, you hear that? It's that easy. Get involved.
Yeah.
Start networking.
Yeah. I think that we're kind of moving into a time where we really need to be able to figure out our own networking. I'm growing less confident in social media to be able to connect us.
Same
feel
here.
And I've said this a couple times on the podcast, I feel like it's starting to drive us apart, and finding new ways to connect with people and communicate with each other. So thank you for creating this circle for people to be able to find each other.
Yeah,
in.
for real people, really together in person.
Yeah,
that's so important.
Yeah, and workshops are really popular.
Yeah.
You put the word workshop out there, and people come out of the woodwork. So, what kind of workshops are you hoping to have? and do you need help? And
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Always looking for someone that wants to come on to, talk about their business, or we had like your own nails. Like how do you take care of your nails after you do the salon?
I can't
Your
even take care of them.
facials.
Just
We've talked about anxiety. We've talked about working out, eating healthy, just everything from a 360 standpoint. I often say, like, think of your plate and you have 360 on there. Like, what else do you need on your plate, or what do you need to take off your plate to make it equal and make it whole, so you're balanced and you're living your best life and you're happy and you're peaceful. And that means more than anything. So that's kind of our mission when we talk about the workshops. We want people to come get something out of it that you wouldn't have never gotten. Meet somebody at the workshop. We really want to start doing some live workshops as well. We had Blakemore Flowers. We did a workshop there, and people came in and made their own flower arrangements.
was that Abby Chick?
Abby.
She does
awesome.
some beautiful work. Yeah.
That was a great turnout, and hopefully we can do some other stuff with her as well. We have a makeup artist that wants to come in, and she wants to do a live event with us and actually teach you how to put your liner on, or your lashes on, or do your brows and things like that.
That's something, I mean, I could definitely use that because I'm a mess. Not trying to fish for anything, but like in Girl Scouts, we would have sometimes people come in and do little demonstrations and things like that, and it was very helpful. Like we had a Mary Kay representative come in and show us how to do our makeup, and then I instantly forgot how to do any of those things. But yeah, it's good to have someone who can just help you out with that kind of stuff. So.
Correct.
And if people want to attend the workshop or maybe be interested in creating or working with you in building a workshop, they can go to your website.
Go to a website.
Yeah, okay.
We also have a private Facebook page.
Okay.
Just One Women's Circle. They can log in there, and they can DM me, and we can have conversation. We have financial. That happened. We have a financial lady coming in soon, so that's how
good.
it worked out for her.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can log into the website. You can join our Facebook page.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All the-
awesome.
Very cool.
All
Yeah.
the things.
Okay, I've got an odd question.
Here we go.
Well, just because I just think about these things. Now, obviously, it's a women's organization, so it's not for me. But I want to be able to support this kind of thing. I want to. How can I help support an organization like yours? What can I do? Obviously, trying to spread the word through the podcast, I think, is a start.
Correct.
But I just, I love to look for ways to help. But I also want to stay in my lane.
Stay in your lane.
That's
Mike.
right. That's right.
We have so many men that support us.
Oh, good.
Either by giving donations.
Right.
Some of them are actually on the Facebook page. They wanted to join, so
Okay.
I was like, "Hey, okay, fine."
Yeah.
All
Okay.
our major events, we open it up to men and women.
Okay.
So, like for example, the relationship remix is
Yeah.
for men and women.
Okay,
so
great.
Men show up. I have
Okay. I'm glad I asked. See, that's good.
Yeah.
I have a couple of friends of mine that have a membership, so they really want to take the time and support. They might not want the gifts so much, but they really want to take the time and support. So
Hey, I like olive oil.
Mm.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
they do, and they've registered for like the $20 a month
Yep.
membership. So
Which is just that's a really nice sum
Yeah.
to be able to know that you're supporting a local community organization.
yeah,
It's like
Chris
yeah.
Jones and his wife are really been very supportive, and he's been, I think, at everything we've done so far. So Councilman Chris Jones,
Yep.
Mayor Dina Reed has been to everything we've done, but the men can get involved just as much as the women can.
Cool.
Because, a lot of times when you have a woman and she's at peace and she's out with her friends and she can relax, I think she's better when she comes home. And,
Right.
she can be at peace with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So my wife is about to go away on a girls' vacation.
Yeah.
Good for you,
But-
Mariana.
but yeah. No, but it was all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. She's got to go, or her friend is turning 50.
Yeah.
And so they're going on it's a women's several days away, and she could not be more ready.
It's
That's awesome.
yeah. I mean, it's very heteronormative to say, but women do benefit from being in situations where there are pretty much just women or female identifying people, or I'm probably going to say all the wrong things in saying that. But a couple weeks ago, I had a college reunion, and it was just all of us gals, and going from that and then coming back to recording, because most of my social circles and work relationships are with men. So it was nice to be in a situation where we weren't trying to talk over each other.
Sure.
Because I mean, and that's a thing that happens. Like women are always fighting for their voice at the table, and we're working on that. You know, we all work on that as we can. You know, but we get excited about stuff, and sometimes I forget what it was, but it was one specific situation where I had to find myself stopping the interjections, because here on the podcast you got to like get your words in.
Oh yeah,
because there are usually like 5 of us hosts. So, so I'm kind of.
This is the most calm episode we've ever done.
Yeah,
Easily.
it's very calm.
Could it be Christian and Jay?
No, it's not them. It's just the group dynamic.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And the fact that we're excited to see each other, and the fact that we all have something that we want to share with each other, because our brains are just firing. But to be in a conversation with my friends that weekend and just letting each other, having pauses in between, which is, granted, that's not a podcast or recorded conversation. It's a totally different organic situation. But just that, don't interrupt, don't jump in. They'll get to the end of their sentence, and then you can, if you need to like raise your hand or just like put a pin in it or something.
Maybe we could do that with the podcast. You raise your hand when you're ready to speak.
We need a talking stick for the podcast. Maybe 2.
I go back to Radford every year for basketball alumni weekend. And Stephanie Howard, who played basketball with me at Harrisburg High School. So we go down there, and as soon as we see all the ladies, we just start laughing. It is no reason,
cool.
no rhyme or reason. We just bust out laughing.
Yeah.
And it's all of the things that we did when we were playing and all the crazy things that happen on the court. We just have a great time, just, seeing each other, enjoying each other's company, and then come back renewed.
Yeah.
Wait for next year.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Joyce.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome. So it is funny. Our father worked with your father at some point.
That's right.
And
I did too. On my own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know Dad would be like, "Mom."
Dad worked with him at Collier, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just funny how it's a small world. I know we started the conversation with that.
It is. And one of the things that he taught me is be kind to everyone, and people will be kind back to you.
Huh.
He also told me, like, if I was traveling somewhere, he'd say, "Joyce, don't stop and talk to everybody, though, because you just never know." Because they knew I like to talk. So one of the advice he gave me, you just be kind.
Yeah.
You
know, that's
he was very, very kind, very funny guy.
I told my son similar advice. I said, "Look, Oliver, just you never know when you're going to run into that person again later." That's the piece that's like, it's bizarre. You think, "Oh, I'm never going to see that person again in my life," but 5 years down the road, you might run in maybe someone you worked with only briefly at a place,
especially in a small town.
Yeah,
you don't want to be cussing that person out at a traffic light, and then you pull onto the parking lot, and they're right behind you because they're your interviewer.
Yeah.
So just be nice to people.
Anyways, thank you so much, Joyce.
Once again, thanks to Ruby's Arcade for being our lovely sponsor, and you can join us here any Tuesday night at 7:30 for the Bingo is Life game show, interactive game show.
That's right,
extravaganza.
Oh man!
And then we still throwing out these podcasts every week. So if you know anybody that you think we need to be talking to, we're looking for musicians and entrepreneurs and artists and anyone who's got anything interesting to say locally. Please send them our way. We're still taking some votes for a name change, which might be happening in the future for the podcast.
What's that email they can get to?
They can go to brothershowtoshell@gmail.com or on the socials. You can always shoot us a message through that too.
And all that on the Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Bingo is Life. You can find us, or you can find me.
Are you continuing to put the survey link in the show notes? Is that a way that
I
you find
can,
that?
yes.
That way, it's still there at the top if
Yep.
you want to chime
Yep.
in before we
I'll do that too.
call it a day on that one.
Cool.
Chime in, guys.
Sounds good. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.